Rassie Erasmus. Next Level Rugby Mind Games. Rassie Erasmus is back in the spotlight, and his latest antics on social media are turning heads. This time, he stirred the pot by following the official account of the Australian national rugby team on X, formerly Twitter, just ahead of the Springboks' major upcoming matches. But here's where it gets controversial. This move is not driven by mere curiosity, but by the strategic genius we've come to associate with him. Rassie Erasmus, renowned for his brilliant mind in rugby coaching, has always been more than just a tactician behind the scenes. He's a master strategist who's not afraid to use unconventional methods to keep his opponents and the public guessing. While many coaches remain fixated on game footage and team statistics, Erasmus opted for a subtle, yet deliberate, action by following the Wallabies on X. This was done quietly, with no captions or fanfare, as South Africa gear up for their pivotal tests at Ellis Park on August 16th and at Cape Town Stadium on August 23rd. For those new to his style, Erasmus joined X in 2020, and since then, his social media interactions have been nothing short of intriguing. This isn't a one-off stunt. It's part of what many now call his signature style. Recall back in 2024, when he followed only New Zealand rugby just before a highly anticipated test against the All Blacks, only to unfollow them after the match concluded. Such playful yet calculated moves have earned him both laughs and respect on the platform. With more than 200,000 followers, Rassie's X account is a vibrant mix of rugby insight and humor. Adding to the charm is his profile's cover photo, which boldly displays the Webb Ellis Cup, a subtle reminder of South Africa's current dominance in the world of rugby. This blend of sporty pride and light-hearted banter is not only entertaining, but also offers a refreshing counterbalance to the intense nature of the sport. And this is the part most people miss. Whether you view his actions as clever trolling, good-natured banter, or a masterstroke of strategic wit, one thing is clear. Rassie Erasmus knows how to keep the rugby community on its toes. So, if you notice a new follower named Johan Erasmus on your feed, remember that it's not happenstance. It's strategic business at work. Do these quirky tactics highlight a deeper strategy, or are they just playful mischief? We invite you to share your thoughts and join the debate in the comments below. After all, in a game where every move counts, shouldn't we all be asking ourselves, is there more to these social media mind games than meets the eye? Springbok squad shocker. Faf and Mapimpi axed. Rassie's new strategy versus Australia. When it comes to building a national rugby squad, every decision carries weight. And this time, Springbok coach Rassie Erasmus has made waves by unveiling a powerful 37-man lineup for the first two tests of the Castle Lager Rugby Championship against Australia next month. The roster boasts an impressive 24 World Cup winners, signaling that experience remains a priority. But here's where it gets controversial. Notable veterans like Faf de Klerk and Makazole Mapimpi didn't make the cut. Is this a sign of Erasmus beginning to phase out some of the older champions in favor of fresh talent? Let's dive deeper into what this means for South African rugby. In de Klerk's position at scrum half, Morn van den Berg and Kobus Reinach have been selected alongside Grant Williams, leaving no room for the seasoned playmaker. Meanwhile, Edwill van der Merwe's standout performances, scoring 4 tries in just 3 tests, seem to have edged out Mapimpi, who previously stated he won't participate in the 2027 World Cup. It's a bold move, especially considering Mapimpi's reputation as one of the game's most lethal finishers. Could this be the start of a youth revolution under Erasmus? Or is it simply tactical tinkering? Adding intrigue to the mix, Erasmus has invited 3 rising stars from the triumphant Junior Springboks squad that recently clinched the World Rugby U20 Championship, Bathabil Hlakani, Cheswell Just, and Hashim Peed, to join the senior team for a 2-week conditioning camp in Johannesburg. This isn't just about integrating new faces. It's about instilling the famed Springbok culture in the next generation. Though these young talents won't officially be part of the touring squad, their inclusion hints at a long-term strategy to deepen the pool of capable players. Among the newer additions earning their stripes are Ethan Hooker, utility back, Asenathan Tlabakini and Boan Venter, props, Marnus van der Merwe, hooker, and Kobus Wies, utility forward. Each of these players earned their spots through strong performances during recent outings. For instance, Venter benefited from injuries to Gerhard Steenkamp and Thuthacombe Chunu, while Hooker stepped up due to Lucanio Am's absence. Frans Malherbe's season-ending injury also opened doors for Ntlabakani to gain more exposure within the box setup. Cobus Wies's selection is particularly interesting, given his brother Jasper's suspension ruled him out of contention. Cobus' versatility across multiple positions likely played a role in securing his spot. Speaking of suspensions, Jasper himself will miss the upcoming matches, adding another layer of complexity to the squad dynamics. On the flip side, Bath prop Thomas du Toit has been granted a mandatory 2-week rest period as per agreements with the Gallagher Premiership. While he's technically available for recall if needed, his temporary absence highlights the delicate balancing act between club commitments and international duty. Several other players, including AM, de Klerk, and Mapimpi, remain on standby along with Salman Morat, Evan Roos, Neithling Fouché, and Vincent Chituka. These decisions aren't taken lightly, as Erasmus emphasized the importance of keeping everyone prepared for potential call-ups. "We've communicated our plans clearly to those on standby," he said, "so they know exactly what we expect should they be required." The squad itself features a well-rounded blend of experience and emerging talent, with 20 forwards and 17 backs ready to take on the Wallabies. Players like Ruan Nortje, named man of the match against Georgia, and Marco van Staden, recognized as the internal player of the match versus Italy, exemplify the kind of form that secured their places in the lineup. Erasmus admitted that trimming down the squad was no easy task. Reducing the group size is always challenging, especially after seeing so many players step up during the Castle Lager incoming series, he explained. However, selecting a smaller, more focused squad allows us to manage resources effectively and prepare thoroughly for the Castle Lager Rugby Championship. This competition promises to be a different beast altogether compared to earlier fixtures against teams like the Barbarians, Italy, and Georgia. With Australia, New Zealand, and Argentina all ranked among the world's top 7 teams, the Springboks face a stern test. These teams bring unique styles of play, and they've all had victories over us in recent years, noted Erasmus. But we're confident in the foundation we've built and understand precisely which aspects of our game need sharpening. Looking ahead, Erasmus will announce his squad for the 2-match tour to New Zealand in September before heading down under. There, the Springboks will face their fierce rivals at Eden Park in Auckland on September 6th and again at Sky Stadium in Wellington on September 13th. Their campaign will conclude with clashes against Argentina in Durban on September 27th and in London on October 4th. So what do you think? Is Erasmus making the right call by sidelining some of the World Cup heroes? Or does experience still reign supreme in high-stakes tournaments? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your take. Springboks drop Makazole Mapimpi and Faf de Klerk for Wallabies Clash Rugby Championship 2025. Get ready for some rugby drama. The Springboks have made a bold move, leaving out 2 key players for their upcoming tests against Australia. The South African squad, fresh from their double Rugby World Cup triumph, has decided to omit the dynamic duo of Makazole Mapimpi and Faf de Klerk for the upcoming Rugby Championship clashes. But here's where it gets interesting. These players are not just any ordinary members of the team. Mapimpi and de Klerk are renowned for their exceptional skills and have been integral to the Springboks' success. Salman Morat, the captain who led the team to victory over Italy, is also absent from the 37-man squad. This raises questions about the selection process and the potential impact on the team's performance. While the reasons behind these omissions remain unclear, it certainly adds an element of intrigue to the upcoming fixtures. Will the Springboks be able to maintain their dominance without these star players? And this is the part most people miss. It's not just about the players on the field, but also the strategic decisions made off it. So, rugby enthusiasts, what do you think? Is this a wise move or a risky gamble? Share your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. Let's discuss and debate the future of the Springboks journey.